Whew. This is about to get creepy. It's pretty creepy. Hurry too much. I'll help correct the case however I can. Thank you, Detective XP-Tux. There's a room behind the wall. The girl who stands behind the wall. The mirror cover on the wall was repaired and there must be a room behind it. This is all creepy. It's all creepy. Creepy, 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 creepy. Mirror is a portal to the underworld. Oh my gosh. Stands behind is really behind. Okay, let's do a speculation. Because that should be the end of case day 2. Whatever reason, Yokujin was looking into the girl who stands behind. And likely at the root of the room and the girl who suddenly disappeared 15 years ago. Her name was Shinobu Asakawa, student at the high school. Something must have happened to her, but does this have anything to do with Yoko's murder case? What's Senpai saying? Use the facts to formulate a theory. That's the fountain of investigation. Is there anything you can take? Think. Okay. I wonder what the janitor was worried about when you spoke. That wall is sus. How's the investigation going? Hard to say. How about you? Okay. 5 received a synopsis. 15 years ago, Genjiro Kaneda, local bar owner, was murdered. This could be in connection. Maybe a girl in the past researched it about the murder. Back then, the police had a likely suspect. But several days later, he was discovered dead from an apparent suicide. So we don't know most of the facts at all. Do you have any clues? These cases are definitely connected. Yes, when the crime occurred, it seems that there was someone else at the scene. First year at Utsumitsu High School at the time! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We're having a cracking situation in the case here right now. His case and my case, there's definitely some correlation there. Alright. Alright. Okay. Whew. A1, the same class as Yuko. Yes, exactly. Her name was Shinobu Asakawa. Oh my god! Oh my god! Same girl! Same girl! This is creepy. Well, that girl has been missing since then, right? Yes, how did you know? Detective Usugi, these 2 cases. Did they put a body in the wall? Catlock, go to the police department immediately and ask about the Kaneda case. Right away, detective! All of you detectives here, all of you detectives watching right now, a brain does only function well if it's well hydrated, so all of you detectives, go get yourself a sip of water. It's like, but the police department is still bustling with people working well. Hello, police lady. Hello, police lady. Eureka, a crack in the case. Yes. Chapter 3. Hey Kit, you can't just hang out here. What brings you in? Hello? Police lady? Hi. Hi. Hey. Okay. My name is Morignati. Catlock Morignati. I'm Catlock Morignati. Oh, you're that one. Okay, you're here to report the Genjiro case, please. Why? No, come back. Come back. No! Oh, man. Can we have the cute girl back? Can we have a cute girl back? Sorry, make me wait. This is the fun. I'm a Yama. This is what. Nice to meet you. Thanks for speaking with me. I'm Catlock Morignati. He always introduces himself with that name, and everyone has like, ooh, frowned with the eyebrows. If I remember correctly, you at the scene when Yoko Kojima's body was discovered as well. Oh, but enough chit chat. Let's get down to business. No thanks. Oh my god. I am sorry. Why is she making his tea? Excuse me. Make your own tea. Oh. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Make your own tea. That oh. Legit. Okay, let's talk about the Kaneda case. So you want to hear about Genjiro's Kaneda's murder case? I'll tell you everything you've got so far. That's your tea. Still, why does he not make my tea? Thanks so much. Talk. Genjiro. Seriously. What's with the hype? So after Genjiro Kaneda moved over here in February 15 years ago, he opened a bar. Of the same year, he was murdered in his home. Okay. What was the cause of death? Stabbed. Oof. Based on who was killed, he concluded that the killer was someone who strongly resented Genjiro. Yeah, stabbing. That's naff. Why is the sign for stop on the top right of the screen? Oh, the bar. The bar was part of the crime scene because Genjiro was killed at his home, which is in a different location. Oh, okay. What is with Genjiro? What's up? Genjiro said he might have done something to resent him. Posed as a barkeeper by day, but was a ruthless scoundrel at night. He would lend money to people, then charge them a horrible interest rate. On top of that, he was a fraudster, many fell victim to his cunning schemes. Alright, so there's motive for a lot of people. That sounds like motive. Oh, more than the crime scene. Okay. Stabbing most of the time, she bleeded to death. Scum, but there were some victims. Why didn't the police investigate him? But if there were many victims, why didn't the police investigate him? Well, he covered his tracks, he didn't have much to go up until people spoke up. Just enough victims came forward, we started building a case he was murdered. So he's not well liked. Exactly. A long list of potential suspects. Need to find a murder weapon. Oh. Okay. He's not popular. His son, Goro, who was 16 years old at the time. There's a son who was probably in the same school. When his father passed, Goro inherited a fortune. To this day, he lives off the money without having to work. Even before the incident, Goro didn't go to school. He just fooled around and visited Genjiro's bar. Goro's 31-year-old now. He's probably still living life like a king. What a life. Huh. He's probably still living lavishly. That's interesting. He had a son named Goro. I mean, we got that. So how? Probably all the money was like fraud money then. Tokyo's delinquents were hanging out at the bar. A group of girls got to know Goro at the bar and later on began hanging out at his house. Most of the girls were students at the high school. That was because one of the girls who was particularly close to Goro, Kaneda, was a student at the high school. Seems that she often invited her friends to go over there after school. That's us. He's smoking indoors. And no, what is that even? Oh no, it's a pen. I thought it was a pipe. She didn't make your tea. Apparently she did make my tea. It all functions well when there's plenty of rest. I'd say the information was documented in your notepad. Thank you. It's called a pen biting habit. Yeah. So, I think the ghost is a girl who killed Genjiro and the blood was his. Dun dun dun. The Maruyama is giving a lot of information for a notepad. Goro from Mortal Kombat. The sus deepens. There's a vape pen. The girls had made plans to go out with Goro and were waiting in front of his... Why, he's popular. Goro never showed up. Two of the girls got tired of waiting and left. But one stayed behind. One girl stayed behind. Said she'd hang out a bit longer. And that was Shinobu Asakawa. Correct, the girl left behind. Left right before 9 p.m., leaving Shinobu Asakawa alone when the crime was committed. Okay. Okay. So she was trying to hang out with Goro, who didn't show up, so she stayed behind. The other girls left. That night, she mysteriously disappeared. Was she somehow linked to the murder? There's no clues as to where it may have gone. Honestly, my gut tells me that Shinobu Asakawa is dead. Why, forensics found some type AB blood about 10 meters from the house, which matches Shinobu's blood type. You! How are you doing so far? Are you keeping up? Why don't you take some time to gather your thoughts? Okay, let's think for a moment. Okay, here's what I got so far. Let me know if I'm off base. In the following text, please enter the name of the person who fits in the gap. Oh no! Okay, now I need your help. Chat! I need you, detectives. I need you. Alright? Hey Ryan, hi! Hey Ryan, I'm using the Ryan controller right now. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Say they have had their toilet stall and unfortunately there's nothing to go on, lol. Check the stores for cherry cola lately. On Amazon it's completely sold out again, but apparently there's something at the office, but I haven't been there in a while. Yee-hee! Please choose the name that you think is correct using the stick and press the A. Okay, the night of the crime, Genjiro and Shinobu Asakawa were present at the Kaneda residence. I need you guys now! She was waiting alone to return. So she was waiting for... Ooh. Oh! He's still living. Yoko Kojima. What? So she was waiting for Genjiro to return, right? That was the point, right? But there's no Goro. Ah, here! Goro is also not here. Okay, Goro. Okay, she was waiting for Goro to return, right? She was waiting alone for Goro Kaneda to return. Correct. That's when the murder came and stabbed someone multiple times with the one. Who got stabbed? Genjiro, right? That's the one that got stabbed, right? Yes. Yes, Genjiro. Okay, thank you, detectives. Thank you, detectives. Detectives, you're awesome. Thank you. So when the murder came, stabbed Genjiro multiple times with a weapon. Exactly. Saying something. Rush to the scene. Who rushed to the scene? Did you get that? Ooh! Shinobu Asakawa! Let's see. That one? 16 at the time. Oh yes, yeah, because she was the one who was watching, right? Right, so she was the one watching. She was there. So she heard it. Hearing something, Shinobu Asakawa rushed to the scene. So she must have seen who the murder was. And that's why she disappeared. She was lying there unconscious and bleeding. Ooh, at the feet of the killer. When the killer saw her face, she tried to run, but Shinobu was caught and abducted. Really? Then was either injured by the killer. That's still Shinobu, right? Shinobu. Yep. Detective, you're right. Then Shinobu Asakawa was either injured by the killer or she was murdered. And maybe put in that wall? Just saying. Great job, Detective Moriarty. The theory matches exactly what police thought at the time. I'm impressed. Probably back then we had more theory regarding Shinobu Asakawa. Another theory? There's another theory? What could it be? Shinobu Asakawa was the killer. Ah, she disappeared from the crime scene right after the murder. With this in mind, along with Asakawa still being a minor, we directed the media not to publish her name. And at the school's request, we did extra care and gather information. There was a kid like you back then, might have helped us a bunch. Because of the sensitivity of the case, only those who were directly involved know the details. Hey, Cheese Pizza! Hi! My gut says that Asakawa was murdered by the killer. Huh. Either she was murdered or she was murdering. Huh. After the murder, Goro returned home to find Genjiro's body and quickly reported it to the police. So the one who reported the murder was Goro, who she was waiting for. This is all super sus. The killer is clearly capable of horrifying things. That's kind of sus. She was waiting for him. He didn't turn up. Then murder happens, she disappears, and he reports the murder. A car? What? It was a car?
黒い乗用車だというだけで車種もナンバーも見ていなかったらしい。無理もないだろう。事件を知ったのはその後なんだからね。
There's a good chance that the car was used in the crimes. There's a black car that was used in the crimes. Black van.
現場近くに急ブレーキの跡があったし、浅川を連れ去るた
Yeah,
めにも
the
車は
tire
必要
marks
だ。
near the cream scene. I'm thinking of cake, and I'm thinking of cake. It's not a crime scene anymore. It's a cream scene because I'm thinking of cake. You got me. You got me. Yes. There were tire marks near the crime scene, and they would have needed a car to abduct the girl. I see. So there was a car, so adoption could have happened. By the way, I'd heard that the suspect in the case committed suicide. What? Oh, you're well informed. Well, after the incident, a man named Teruhiko Uchida committed suicide. But why? What, who was he? Ooh, bling bling! Talk about Uchida. Okay, let's take it step by step. Teruhiko Uchida ran a small factory in town, but he lost it after falling victim to Genjiro's fraud. So he had motive. Seemed an upstanding man, but some say he was a little too nice for his own good. He generally went out of his way to help Genjiro, who had just moved to town. Aww. And his generosity backfired. Oh man! So, Teruhiko Uchida had a strong motive. We were going to speak to Teruhiko as a person of interest, but he's gone missing just a few hours before the crime. We tried to track his movement, but it was too late. A few days later, his body was found. Was it a suicide, though? It's possible that he might have killed Genjiro then himself. We don't have any proof. Plus, there were other suspects to consider. The problem was they all had strong alibis. And now this year, the case is reaching its statute of limitations. So that's the general summon of the murder case. Okay, I think we found out a lot of stuff just now. The incident Shinobu Asakawa was implicit in. Should get back to the office. Okay, what's wrong? You seem lost and all of a sudden. Wait a minute, aren't you looking into that Yoko case? The girl who was murdered? Do you think there's a connection? Yoko Kojima was looking for a rumor at Ushimitsu High School. It's about the girl stands behind, a ghost. There's a chance to rumor something to do with it. Ghost? That's interesting. I'd love to hear about that. Sadly, you don't have much time. Bye-bye. Okay. I heard it now. Thank you very much for your help. Get back safe. Okay, detectives. Detectives. So what happened? I'm gonna try and recap a little bit, especially for Ryan. So, if you guys have not found it out yet. So, a girl got murdered at the high school. The thing is, though, she was investing a case. She was part of a detective agency that they had, and she was investing a case of a ghost at school, which is one of the mysteries that many Japanese schools have. But the more she invested that case, the more she changed, seemed to be very worried, and suddenly she gets murdered. Now, it is said that at her school 15 years ago, a girl went missing. The girl that went missing at her school is connected in a different crime case where one person was murdered, and this girl might either have been the murderer or got kidnapped after seeing the murder, so she knows who the murderer is. There's a car involved, there was a kind of ruthless barkeeper involved, and there's a lot of people with motive to kill this person. However, one of the person with the most motive apparently committed suicide. Has to sum it up for you guys. Yes! Yes, detectives. Oop! Oop, sorry, wrong screen. Oh, isn't around, he seems to have gone out. Yes. Exactly. Usually when we go back to the office, everyone, is usually when we go and speculate. Usually we speculate with the detective in the same room. Looks like this detective isn't here. We can still speculate. Let's speculate without him. Shinobu Asakawa seems to have been implicated in the Kaneda case, so the one with the murder. The theories that Shinobu was murdered likely led to the rumor about the girl who stands behind at the high school. As 15 years later, Kaneda's killer and Shinobu's whereabouts are both still shrouded in mystery. Hirohiko Uchida, who was a strong suspect for the case, committed suicide. Was he the killer after all? Or was he actually murdered? Is there more speculation? Can we keep speculating? No? Okay, we can think though. Wait a second, while Yoko was looking into the rumor about the ghost and behind, she might have come across Kaneda's case. Yeah, that's what all detectives here at the Cathy Cat Detective Agency, you've all come up with that tune too. You can't speculate unless you have cold hands like that. And if the true identity of the killer ended up being someone other than Uchida? Did the killer also? Dun dun dun! Can we speculate now? But to prove this theory, I need to confirm that Yoko knew about the Kaneda case. Good point. Good point. Yes, and Ryan is now filled in. Stories. The school's about to get out. I guess I'll go and speak to more people. Might be able to find a clue that tells me whether Yoko knew about the Kaneda case or not. Right. I think we've made some massive improvements so far to the storyline.
Thanks for hanging out with me, and don't forget I'm streaming pretty much every day on Twitch, so come over, check it out. I would love to meet you on my Twitch as well and chat a little bit with you. Have a wonderful weekend, and don't forget, life should be sweet. Let's be sweet to each other and do what you love and love what you do. Bye!